Hi kids! Have you ever wondered which glass can hold more? Or how many glass can fill this picture? Today, we're going to find out the answer as we learn about capacity, estimating and measuring liquid volume. I am Teacher Rika, together with Teacher Darren. But before we start our lesson, let me introduce our objective first. By the end of the lessons, learners are expected to understand capacity and identify milliliter and liter. Show curiosity while guessing and comparing, measure and pour liquids using real tools. Now, let's talk about first a liquid volume. Liquid volume means a space a liquid takes up. We measure it by milliliter and liter. Let's talk about milliliters first. Milliliters is the measurement for small amounts of liquid. For example, a medicine in a medicine spoon, or a juice in a small cup. For liter, it is the measurement for larger amounts of liquid, like a pitcher of juice or a bottle of soda. Now, let's talk about estimating. Estimating is making a smart guess before measuring. We look at the size, shape of the container. For example, I have here a container. I am guessing that this container can hold 300 milliliter of liquid. We don't need to be exact, just the close real amount. Now, let's move on to measuring liquid. It is when we measure the real amount of liquid inside the container. We use tools like measuring cups, measuring bottles, or graduated cylinder for science. We have 3 steps in measuring. First, make sure that the container lay on a flat surface. Second, pour the liquid into the container. Third, read it at eye level to avoid mistake. So, why it matters? It matters because we use liquid volume in real life. When we cook food, mix medicine, make juices or milk. Now, are you ready for our fun activities? Okay, I will provide 4 containers. A tall bottle, a pitcher, a short cup, and a bowl. I will also provide guess pads. But first, let's talk about how to play this activity. I will show you each containers, and then you will write your guesses if the containers holds more or hold less. And then you will raise your guess pad at the same time. At the end, I will ask 4 volunteers to explain their guesses. Are you ready? Now, can you tell me, is this pitcher holds more or hold less? Good job! How about this bottle? What do you think? Can this hold more? Or this can hold less? Correct! How about this short container? Okay, this holds less than the mineral bottle. Good job!
Now, let's have a group activity called Fill It to Win It Station. I will be grouping you into 3, and I have here a cup labeled as milliliter, this container labeled as 1 liter, and a basin. What you're going to do for the station 1, your station named How Many Scoops? You will scoop water using a 100 ml cup to fill a small bottle. Then count how many 100 ml scoops. For the station 2, fill the liter. You try to fill a 1 liter bottle using this cup. Then you will also record how many cups did it take. For the last station, container race. 2 of these containers are placed side by side. You will pour water from container A to container B and decide if container A has more water than B or if they are in the same amount. Each group rotates until they complete all stations. Very good, everyone! All of you participated in our group activity. How about let's try another activity, but this time you will be doing it on your own. Now, answer these questions in your notebook. Are you done, class? Pass it forward because I will be the one checking it. Let's do a recap to know if you really understand our lesson for today. What do we call the amount of liquid a container can hold? Yes, very good. It's a capacity. What unit do we use for small amounts of liquid? Very good. Milliliters. How about for large amounts of liquid? Yes, it's liters. Then, and what does estimate mean? To make a guess about the size amount of something. How about measuring? Yes, it's finding the size, quantity, or degree of something using an instrument or device marked in standard units. Very good, everyone, for successfully performing and learned our topic for today. Remember, in real life, estimating and measuring liquid volume is very useful. We use it almost every day without noticing it. For example, when we cook, we need to measure water, oil, or milk so the food will taste right. Even when we take medicine, the correct milliliters matter to keep us safe. At home, we also estimate how much water is needed to fill a bottle, water plants, or make juice. That's all for today, class.